Hey everybody, Evil here. If you've made it through enough of the New World Aeternum MSQ to find yourself in the Elysian Wilds zone, you may have also come across a rather familiar mechanic, that being a glyph or a signet you must find and interact with, where it'll then act as sort of a key unlocking the elite beast wards and various other chests around the zone. To make the most of your time in the wilds, you'll want access to all the loot chests, so here's your guide to all of the keys. I would like to note that I recommend playing through the rest of the main story quest in the Elysian Wilds, as it's going to bring you straight to some of these. Now, the first signet here is in the Everfall region, just to the east of the Shadow Mine Shrine. It's also just east of the first mount quest you get, which is going to take you directly here, making it a little hard to miss, but if you did, here it is. Now, being a little bit further into the mount quest, I do feel this one could potentially be missable. Maybe you didn't progress this far in the mount quest. In the Great Cleave area, south of the Iridian Shrine, is the Iridian Graveyard. Now, into the Elysian Wilds, in the north of the territory, you have Kurok's Anchorage. This is one of the signets where you have a main story quest that is going to bring you here directly up to it. With that said, this is also a quest where I've seen a lot of players a little confused, not knowing exactly where to go. So make sure you travel to the very bottom of the location if you have one group of mobs you cannot find when doing the quest. And if you're here just for the signet, you can head down the stairs, across the water, and into the cave. Now, over in the northeast of the Elysian Wilds territory is a soul trial, Mahantaram's Court. If you didn't grab this the first time you were in here, it's open all the time and you do have access to come back in. Now, the fifth and final signet is not too terribly far from the fourth one. If you were doing these in order, it's going to be again in the northeast of the Elysian Wilds, at actually a very popular chest run location or world tour location. So it's definitely possible to just jump in with a large group and easily run up here and grab this. But it's not difficult to do on your own here. As you see, just make your way up the mountain and it's pretty accessible. By now, you should have all 5 signets of the Beast Lords, allowing you to run your own chest runs or potentially go out in solo and get the best loot that Elysian Wilds has to offer. I hope this video really helps for everything evil. Consider subscribing, and maybe I'll see you in the next one.